We all want to draw the ball. Who doesn't want to draw the ball? I'm going to show you how to draw the ball. I'm going to give you my holy grail of drawing the ball. And by the way, you don't need a football, a Nerf ball, signed by Mike Malaska. And Mike, by the way, thanks for signing this, my friend. I appreciate that. But you don't need that. What you do need is an understanding of what goes on with the shaft of the golf club and how spinning the shaft or rotating the shaft can harm or can help. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you let others know about what we've got going on over here. So I've got a Nerf football here, and I've been using this drill for a long, long time, and it's going to help you get rid of that slice and get that draw into your game. Now, here's how this works, okay? I got a Nerf football. I sliced this thing in half right here, so you can see how I can open that thing up. What you do is you put the shaft of the golf club right through that football. Now, what I like to do is spin it around so that it's on the top there, okay? Now, when you set up like this, most of you who are slicing, the large majority of you who are slicing, are taking the shaft. So this is a way to focus on what's going on with the shaft, not necessarily what's going on with the face. But what's important to understand is the shaft is going to influence what happens with the face. They're related. So if I take this shaft and I rotate it like this to where all you see is green, look at how much of the face you can see. If I take this shaft and I rotate it so all you can see is blue, now all of a sudden the face is pointing more to my feet in the backswing. What I want you to feel is this idea that when you're taking the club back, that the blue, now let's go to downline, that the blue is on top of the green. If I spin this and the blue is to the side of the green right here, now all of a sudden my club face is open and I'm going to slice the ball. Well, what happens is that when you take the shaft and spin it, like this football is spinning, like it's almost a skewer, and it's getting cooked. What happens is that you mess with the face. So when I turn that shaft like that, you can see it's all green there, and right there it's all blue on top. The face is now down to the ground. When I go like this, now it's up to the sky. So when you start thinking about spinning the shaft, are you spinning this shaft to where you can see all that green in the football? Now all of a sudden, you're in a situation where the face is open and you're going to slice it. Or you're going to try to recover that open face, and now you're going to spin the shaft in the downswing, which I think is one of the worst ideas that anybody could ever have. Now, I want to talk to you about how you're going to be able to draw this ball. It starts with getting control over that club face. And so what I want you to feel is when you're taking the club back, it's almost going to feel like you're twisting the shaft like this. You won't do that, but that's what you're going to feel, so that the blue stays on top of the green. And then when that happens, what you're going to see is that the lead wrist is going to get into a bowed position, and then all you're going to do is maintain that bowed position of that lead wrist. And when you go up to the top, now all of a sudden the green, which was on the bottom of the blue, is now on top of the blue. So you go here, blue on top of the green, and then keep it and go up to the top, and now green's on top of the blue. And when you get the green on top of the blue, now all of a sudden, you're going to have a draw. So it's in here like this. Obviously, I don't have the football on there, but I visualize it in my mind. So I've got the green on the left, the blue on the right. Down like that. As I do that, I feel that lead wrist bow. So now I get in here like this. Rehearse it. And now I hit the shot, and watch what happens. See how that thing is turning from right to left and spinning over to the target, actually past the target? That's because what I'm thinking about is controlling the face by controlling the shaft. Control the face by controlling the shaft. And when you spin the shaft for the right-handed golfer clockwise, the face is going to open up and you're going to slice things. It's just the way it is. And if you don't slice it, then you got to stall your body at impact and flip the arms and hands, and that's a major, major power loss. Okay? So, green on the left, blue on the right, blue on top of the green, blue underneath the green. Spin it. Look at that thing turn to the left. It's not going to slice. It's not going to slice. Let's hit that same one. I grab that ball from there. Same thing. All you're working on is getting the ball to twist to the hook side. There's another one. Look at it just twisting over there. And what you want to do, and this is a process, so you have to understand the process. The first part of the process is I got to get it turning to the left. I don't care if it starts straight, if it starts left, if it starts right. I'm just looking at the curve. I want that thing to curve to the left. So you learn how to spin that club shaft counterclockwise for a right-handed golfer. I just like saying blue on top of green. Made bad contact on that one. Let's try that again. Because it's a two-part program. You got to get the blue on top of the green, and then you got to get the green on top of the blue. Okay? Blue on top of the green, green on top of the blue. There it is. Stretch it out. Oh, that was absolutely delicious right there. This one's got just a nice little soft little draw, and I didn't even hit it hard, and it went a really good distance. That ball speed was 114 miles an hour. That was great. Left spin 264. There's a good look at the shot, Gibbsy. Show that little soft. That's a soft little draw. I don't care if it hooks, if it draw. I don't care. I just want it to go for the right-handed golfer to the left. I want you to understand how to feel this thing like this and then feel the bow of that lead wrist. And eventually what's going to end up happening is you're going to take the club back and you're going to get that lead wrist to bow like that. There's another one. Now, the second part of the equation is this. When you come through, I want you to feel like you're almost shaking hands with somebody to your lead side. I don't want you to give them 5 or get 5 from them. I don't want that palm to the sky. I want you to shake hands. So when you get up here like this and you're going to come through, I want you to feel like that's just shaking hands. You're not changing your wrist angle. So when I get the club back and I get up to the top, my wrist angle is here. I'm just keeping my wrist angle, but I'm going to feel like my thumb is on top of my pinky instead of to the right of the pinky, okay? So it's a two-part program. We master that first one with what we're doing with the shaft. We get that feeling there and then come through and shake hands. See if we can get that draw now. Under. There we go. Shake hands. Look at that thing turn over. That one's hunting that flag or that target right there. It's so simple. It just takes a little bit of work, but it's so simple. Imagine, and go get yourself a Nerf football if you want. Cut that thing down the middle. Work on that. Get that. You don't have to you don't have to hit a ball. You just got to get that feeling right there. And you got to get that feeling of that lead wrist bowing up. And then you're in there like that. And then shake hands coming through. Now, let's see if I can hit a strong draw here. It'll go out to the right. So, down. I got a strong draw. I just didn't hit it hard enough. I got to hit one hard. All right. Gibbsy, put your seatbelt on. We're getting some clubhead speed here, my man. You ready? Down like that. And then like that. Here we go. Oh, did you show that, by the way? Show that. Look at that. See how that thing is turning right to left? Not one shot to the fade side. Here we go. There's another strong draw. I love it. Now, as I said before, this is something that you take a little time developing. Hit some balls. Don't get worried about how much it turns to the left. You don't, or to the hook side. You don't worry about that. You worry about, is it turning to the hook side? Is it hooking? Yeah. And then we take that hook and we back down a little bit and turn it into the draw. Okay? All right, here comes my bullet. This is going to be my fastest of everything. Fastest club head speed, fastest ball speed, greatest distance. Here we go. There it is. Boy, is that good. Spinning over. It's not going to go in the basket. You know why? It's going to go over it. Wait for this to pop up, Gibbsy, because this is going to be good. Look, we're going to hang, 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 boom. There it is. Look at that thing go. So it starts out to the push side. It turns back to the left. This one's coming right down the chimney. It just is a little bit longer. You want to solve that slice. You want to understand how to draw the ball. You're one Nerf football away. You might not be lucky like I and get it signed by Mike Malaska, but you're one Nerf football away. Slice that thing, put that on there, put one color on the left, the other color on the right. So when I do it, I go green left, blue right, go like that, squeeze it in there. I'm not hitting the ball, but what I am doing is I'm getting a visual. And then you get in there like this. Take this back. Feel that blue on top of the green. Blue on top of the green. Not green on top of the blue. And I really believe that what will help you a ton is doing the bad, then doing the good. So you do the bad. Feel that green over there. Do the good. Feel that blue on top there. And then when you get to the top, feel the blue underneath the green. And then when you start to get that, now all of a sudden all you got to do is just shake hands over on this side. And you're going to get that draw. And by the way, when you get done hitting golf balls, you got something you can throw around with your buds. Why wouldn't you?
To improve all parts of your game, subscribe to my channel and click the link below.